Hello and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt. Here we are, our Act 3 video of Slay the Spire, playing as the Defect. Act 2 is a little bumpy. I won't go into it too much, but we managed to get through it, kind of. And so the Defect is continuing to Act 3. And it's kind of exciting because I think this deck is pretty good. We got some relics at the end of Act 2 that I think are really going to be helpful. We now, whenever we roll our die, we will always activate something or other. So that's really good. We got Captain's Wheel, which on a 3 gives us 3 block, which we've kind of been searching for a little bit more protection early on in fights. So yeah, I think we're doing quite well. But please say hello if you're watching now in the chat. And yeah, so this is going to be it. Whatever happens, this will be the last time I play the Defect, probably on a live stream. I do actually, as I was unpacking it today, I did see the one that I haven't played yet at all. I haven't even played them just off YouTube, and that is the Watcher, which is supposed to be the hardest one. She goes through different stances, and depending on the stance she's in, certain things will happen. You can actually take more damage if you stay in rough, which is one of her 3 stances. You get +1 damage on all hits, so that can be, obviously you've got to time that properly, so that will be interesting. But enough of the future. Here we are in the present, and it's a little bit dark, isn't it? Let me just turn up the light a little bit. That's pretty good. Here we are in the future. No, in the present. With Act 3 for the Defect. So what I've done this time is I've put the things that I need to remember during the start of rounds over the top of my Defect player board, so that hopefully I will remember them a little bit better, because I was relying a lot on Eric, who has been with me in chat playing both previous acts. I don't know if you're here at the moment, Eric. So I've put them there so that I can kind of remember those at least. And rolling the die I should remember, because we have so many options for when we roll the die now. So that's good. We have lots of good cards. I've already shuffled my deck. It's here. And I think we should just start, really. Yeah. Just have a drink of water. So I hope everyone that's watching is good. Cheers. I want to put this water somewhere, but I'll put it there. That's good. So yeah, let's get to it. My window seems very big today. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's get started. So first of all, we have to face a standard enemy. So let us begin. And it is a Darkling. And we will also pull 2 other Darklings. I don't think I've played against a Darkling before. Yep, so there are just 2. And they all have 8 health each. Yes, that's right, Spencer. So I got 3. It basically, I can't, well, I could tell you what the relic was because it should be at the bottom. Oh no, because I haven't got the, oh, hold on, I can get it. Yeah, so it was this one, the calling bell. So the calling bell, you gain 3 relics and you gain a curse. You use it immediately and then discard it. So yes, you are correct. That's why I don't have 2 boss relics with my cards, and why I've got quite a lot of relics going on. Okay, so let's have a look at these darklings. They all heal 2 on certain rolls. At the start of round, return all dead darklings to play with 4 HP. So we've got to kill them all basically at the same time, which shouldn't be too much of a problem with the way that we go, but you know, it takes me time to get my engine up and running, so you never know. You never know. So let us begin. So we start with 4 energy because of our lantern, and we also draw 2 cards at the start of combat. And our usual 5. So then we roll the die. And it is a 3. So that means we get 3 block. And that is it for our relics. So the 3 for these darklings, 1 is going to block for 3 and strengthen. Number 2 is going to do a 2/2 attack, and number 3 is going to do a 3 attack and heal 2. So let's see what we've got. We've already got 3 block. And we will play FTL, which does 1 damage, and we draw a card. So I'll do 1 damage to this darkling. And so we're going to get hit for potentially for 2, 4, 7. Oh, we've got a lot of cards to set things up. So we can only channel 1 orb. So what I'm thinking is I'll play Charge Battery, which gives us another 3 block. We would gain an energy if we had any orbs, but we had more than 3 or more orbs, but we don't. And then I think what I'm going to do is just set up some stuff. So I'm definitely going to play Storm, which will channel 2 lightning at the start of every turn. And then I kind of want to... Question is... I could do that. I could do machine learning. I've got 2 more. I could channel 1 lightning. Gain 3 orb slots. I think gain 3 orb slots is honestly... I'm tempted to get our 7 defend for this round. But maybe I should take 1 damage. play these. So I'm going to play these two out. So that is all my energy. Oh, just hold on a second. This light is annoying me. Oh, oh sorry. My light's just decided to fall off. Oh, technical problems. Sorry about this. Yeah, so I have played used all my energy. And so I discard these cards. And then end of turn effects, I do 1 damage. So I'll do 1 damage with my lightning. And that's the end of my turn. So, the Darklings. This one is going to get 3 block. And it's going to strengthen. This one is going to do a 2-2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And this one is going to do 3, 1, 2, 3. So it does 1 damage to us. And then heals for 2, but it has no loss of life. So that is the end of their turn. And then we get 3 energy back and draw 5 cards. Roll the die. And it's a 2. So 2, we can deal 1 damage to any row. So we will. 1, 1, 1. And we may exhaust a card in our hand to deal 2 damage. So yes, we've got a strike. So we will exhaust that and do 2 damage, 1, 2 to that Darkling. And then for 2, they're doing a 2-2, a 3-3 actually, and 3 damage. Okay, so first of all, start of the turn, we draw a card. And then we channel 2 lightning. And then 0, for 0 costs, we channel 1 dark, which sets off one of our lightnings, which we will do, which now deal 3 damage plus 1 for every power you have. So we're doing 6 damage. So we'll do that to this Darkling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we still have energy. So down to 2 energy. Evoke 1 orb. Channel the orb that was just evoked. So we're going to evoke. We're going to evoke our dark orb. So that does another 6. I tell you what, before we do that... No, actually, we will do that. We'll evoke that and do 6 damage to this Darkling. No, I'm lying. We'll do 6 damage to them. So they're gone for now. And then we will gain 2 block. That's all our energy. So that's the end of our turn. And then this we will deal 2 damage. 1, 2. So our enemies will attack, and this one is doing 3 damage. So we have 2 block, and it does 1 damage to us, and it heals 2 HP. This one gets 3 block. And a strength. Okie dokie. So that's the end of their turn. So at the start of their round, the other one will come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we channel 2 lightning. Roll the die. And it's a 2 again. So we deal 1 damage to any row. So it's this right across there. And we may exhaust a card to do 2 damage. Well, we've got our 1 curse. So we can exhaust this curse to do 2 damage. So we'll do 2 damage to this Darkling. And then we got 3. So we can do Chaos first. So Chaos, on a 2, we channel a lightning. And then, ooh, great. Okay, so we're playing another power, which is Amplify. Dark orbs evoke for 3+ damage. So now these dark orbs are evoking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 damage each. And I will play Dual Cast. Evoke 1 orb twice. So I can do 10 damage to one, which kills that one, and 10 damage to the other one, which kills that one. So they're dead before this one had a chance to come back to life. So there we go. My dark orb did a lot of damage. And then we have, where is it? Yeah, my boss relic, end of combat, heal 2. So we heal back up to 9. So that's good to remember that I can take some damage at the start. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so let's get our rewards for killing that boss. And the Darkling gives us a potion. So we'll look at a potion. Ghost in a jar. You can't lose more than 1 HP this round. That could come in useful, although I always forget to use potions. And we get to look at 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So we've got Turbo, gain 2 energy, put 1 daze in your discard pile, exhaust. We've got Cool Head, which is channel 1 frost, which I think could be quite useful actually. Channel 1 frost and draw a card is the upgrade. Hologram, 1 block, put a card from your discard pile into your hand. I'm gonna take, I just want to channel as much as possible, so I'm going to take that Cool Head. So That is the first boss. Now, decisions to be made. I would quite like... I've got 8 gold. I don't know if I need to go this way. I'm feeling like maybe this way and go to this elite enemy and then decide when we come out of that. Upgrading another card would be pretty cool. We could go this way and do 2 events. Not sure. 2 events, or a fight and an event, and then with a campfire. So we can upgrade something. I think maybe we'll do 2 events. I really don't know the events in Act 3 because I've been to Act 3 obviously less than the other ones, so I don't really know what the events are like. If we go this way, we have to go to that elite. So now I'm going to go this way. I'm going to do another writhing mass. Okay, so this writhing mass has 27 life and does different things on each roll. Reactive. When you damage writhing mass with an attack, roll the die. Don't trigger relics. All enemy die actions change. Okay, well I don't do too many attacks. Mainly I'm doing damage. So let's go. We've got our 1 lightning orb and we're going to draw 7 cards thanks to our bag of preparation. Okay. Oh, roll the die. So it's a 4. So on a 4 we trigger a 2 ability. So I will trigger my Sharon's Ashes, so I can discard a card. So I'll discard my curse and do 2 damage, 1, 2. And that's, oh, we also get 1 block from our loaded die. And then we will play FTL, 1 damage. So we do re-roll the die. If this is the first card you play during this turn, draw a card. So we will. Okay. So he's now doing 4 attack. We only have 1 defend with us, so we'll play that. So at least we're getting that 2 block. And then we have 3 left to play. We have Chaos, so we will channel a dark. And then we still have 3 to spend. So we're going to play these 3 again. 1, 2, 3. So our capacitor, machine learning, and amplify take our 3 up. And we won't use that. So now we get 6 cards at the start of turn. Dark Orbs evoke for +3 damage. So now this Dark Orb is attacking for 9 when we evoke it, which is good. So that's the end of our turn. The Writhing Mass is attacking for 4, so it does 2 damage to us and weakens us. And then it's our turn again. So we draw 6 cards and we have 3 energy. We roll the die. And it's a 4 again, so we can trigger a 2 ability. So we will exhaust this strike and do 2 damage. 1, 2. And number 4, so they're doing 5 attack. They have 22 life remaining. We could evoke our Dark Orb twice. Which at the moment, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 damage. That would be 18. So we need to do another 4 damage, which I don't think we quite can do. So oh no, we can kill them. Okay, so I'm going to evoke 1 orb, channel the orb that was just evoked. So I'm going to channel my Dark Orb, and that does 9 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're down to 13. And then I will play Dual Cast. Evoke 1 orb twice. So that's 9 damage, 18. And they have 13 left, so they're dead. I did have 1 weaken. So the first attack should have been 8, but that still would have killed them. So there we go. We get 2 life back, so we're back up to 9 health again. And what do we get from this Writhing Mass? We get 1 potion, which is a fire potion, deal 4 damage. And we get to choose from 3 cards. It's a golden ticket. Woohoo! So a golden ticket goes away, and we get to look at this card. Ooh! I mean, we have to take that. Let's just look at so we've got Rainbow, which is 2 energy, channel 1 lightning, 1 frost, 1 dark, exhaust. Or Overclock, 0, draw 2 cards, put 1 daze in your discard pile. No, reinforced body. No, I'm taking Rainbow. And upgraded, it doesn't exhaust. That's a really powerful card. It's worth taking. Okay. So we are done with enemies for now, and we are going to move on to an event. So let's look at this event. Face trader. Stop, says an eerie man holding masks. Face, let me touch. Maybe trade. So we have two options. Take and give. Gain a relic, then lose a relic. Okay. Or exchange. Give one of your relics to a player, then they give a relic to you. Okay, so basically we have to do the first one because we're playing solo. And this is cool because we're just going to see if we want this relic more than one of the other ones we have. So the relic is old coin. Gain 10, then discard this item. No, I don't want that. There's no point. We might not even get to visit a merchant this act. So slightly uneventful. We were there. Now we're going to a campfire and we have full life. So we just need to choose a card to upgrade. So let's look through the ones we haven't or don't want to upgrade. That's upgraded. I got the chance to upgrade a lot of cards in the first act because we had a card where when we picked skills, we could have them upgraded. 3 skills in a row, we could have them upgraded. So it's quite useful. That's why we have quite a lot of upgraded cards. Okay, so these are the ones that I want. Machine learning. Would be a 0 cost. Amplify Dark Orbs evoke for +5 damage. That's pretty good. I think it might be Amplify. That doesn't get exhausted. I'm not so worried about that because I'm just not sure how that's going to play out. 2 attack and channel 1 lightning, so we definitely don't want that. And then cool-headed, channel 1 frost, draw a card. I think it's between these two because 0 cost to play machine learning is pretty cool. But as you can see, once we get this going and this is out, that is pretty awesome. So to do +5 damage, I'm going to upgrade that. Getting damage done, especially when we're about to meet an elite enemy, is pretty good. So I think we should go fight an elite. Okay, enough shuffling. So we're going to go to this elite. Let's see what we get. This could be tricky. So it's Reptomancer. So Reptomancer will be summoning daggers. And he'll keep summoning daggers. He has 35 health. And so this first action, he will just summon daggers. Second one, he will do a 3/3 attack and rally. And rally is, if there are no daggers, skip the bottom action when moving the cube. And the bottom action is a 7 attack. So, I mean, basically, we just want to do it as quickly as possible. But if we kill the daggers, then we don't get the big hit. Although this is quite a big hit, the 3/3. So yeah, that is that. So we have 4 energy and we draw 7 cards. Die roll is a 3, so we get 3 block, which is annoying because he's not attacking this turn. Okay. But we do have a couple of powers at least. Yeah, we got 2 powers. So I'm going to I'll just move this up. Play Capacitor and Storm. And then I think we will channel 1 Frost. For 1. And then just do 1 strike. Yeah. There we go. End of turn. So at the end of the round, we do 1 damage from our lightning orb and get 1 block from our frost. And then it's his turn. So he is bringing 2 daggers into play. Oops. Daggers are all the same. So these daggers have only got 5 health. Yeah, so we want to keep killing them, don't we? If possible. Now, what I haven't been doing is when I play a power, I get 1 block. That might have helped me a little bit. Not much, but... So, roll of the die. It's a 5, so we get 1 weaken. So we will weaken the Reptomancer. And that's it. Okay. So he's doing a 2/2. Right, so I can kill these 2 daggers. but I can't really protect myself so much from him. I will get one block. I think I've got to do this and just take some damage. Okay, so I'm playing Rainbow, which gets exhausted. I channel one Lightning, one Frost, and one Dark. And I can kill both these daggers. So I think I'm going to do that. I think that makes sense. So for the last one, I evoke one orb. No, I can't kill both of them actually. Okay, I am going to... Oh, hold on. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to do that. So what was it doing? Yeah, evoke one orb, channel the orb that was just evoked. So I'm going to evoke my Dark Orb, which does 3, 4, 5 damage. So I will kill this first dagger. And that would be the end of my turn, but I am also going to use my Fire Potion to deal 4 damage to this dagger. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm also going to... No, I'm not going to use that. So that's the end of my turn. I can do 2 lightning damage, so I'll do 1 to that dagger, which kills it. And 1 to the Reptomancer. And then I get 2 block from my Frost Orbs. And then the Reptomancer attacks for 2/2. So 2 damage gets through. And there are no daggers, so it skips the bottom action and goes up to summoning again. So that's good. Oh, and I also missed channeling 2 lightning here. That's my own fault. I do that. It's my go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 3 energy. Roll the die. And it's a 4 this time. So on a 4, we trigger a 2 die ability. So we will deal 1 damage to any row. So that's just 1 damage to Reptomancer. And then start of turn abilities, we channel 2 lightning. So 1 and we'll channel another lightning, which does 2 damage. 1, 2. And now it's card time. So 0. If we do 1 damage, if this is the first card you played this turn, draw a card. Excellent. So we will channel 1 Frost. So we'll do that by evoking our Dark Orb, which does 3, 4, 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for 0, we will channel 1 dark. We'll channel 1 of the frosts. So that does 1 block. So we still haven't spent any energy. Then we will play this power, amplify. So when we play a power, we get 1 block. Dark Orbs evoke for plus 5 damage. I probably should have done that first. So we will then evoke, we will channel 1 lightning, and we'll just replace 1 lightning. No, actually, we'll replace, yes, we will replace 1 lightning. So that does 2 damage, 1, 2. And then for our last energy, we will evoke 1 orb twice. So we will evoke this Dark Orb. So that does 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 damage. So he's on 21, so he's down to 10. And then it's the end of our round, so we get 2 more block from our frost and 3 damage from our lightning. 1, 2, 3. So now he's down to 7. And he summons 2 daggers. Okay, so it's our turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we channel 2 lightning. No, we roll our die first, specifically. So it's a 5, so we get 1 weaken, and then we channel 2 lightning. So that's 1. And we will channel 1 of those lightnings. So we do 1, 2 damage. Oh, we've got a lot of block. Not a lot of anything else. Sorry, he should be on this 3, 3. So we'll play Charge Battery, which is 1 energy, which gives us 3 block. But if we've got 3 or more orbs, we get 1 energy back. And then we will play Leap. We get 3 block, 1, 2, 3. We can't switch rows with any player because it's just us. And then we will play Machine Learning for 1. So we'll draw a card at the start of the turn, but we get 1 block because of our bird-faced urn when we play a power. And then we will actually just play our other defend to get 8 block. Yeah. And that's the end of our turn. But we get 2 more blocks. We got 10 block, and we do 1, 2, 3, 4 lightning damage. So we do 1, 2. Kills that dagger. 3, 4. And yeah, so that's the end of our turn. So this dagger attacks for 2. The Rectomancer attacks for 2, 2 because it's weakened. 1, 2, 1, 2. So they do no damage to us. They doesn't rally this time, so it's going to do a 7 attack, and this is going to do a 5 attack, but I'm hopefully going to kill them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because of machine learning. Okay, and then we roll our die, and it's a 2. So 2, deal 1 damage to any row. You may exhaust a card in your hand to deal 2 damage, so I'll exhaust that strike to kill that dagger. And draw 1 card. Okay, we are going to kill them now. So, for no energy, we will channel 1 dark. And we'll set off one of our lightnings, which does 2 damage. And then I will spend 1 energy to evoke 1 orb twice. This dark orb is now doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 damage. So, kills a Reptomancer. So there we go. And I lost 2 life, which my black blood gets me back. So from the Reptomancer, we get 3 gold. So now we have 11 gold. We get a relic, which is duality. So on a 2, we do 2 damage. We get 2 block, and a 4, we get 2 damage. So that's good. Running out of space for these cards. And then we get to look at cards, and if we... Oh, thank you, Daniel. Yeah, I always forget something. I don't think it would have made any difference, would it? Would it have just made it easier? Yeah. Sorry about that. Yes, we get to look at cards and upgrade 1 if we pick 1. So 1, 2. That shouldn't be in that deck. That's a colourless card. 2. Oh. 3. Skim. No. I mean, they are quite useful card draw cards. So, and I don't need to take these cards, but, and this is probably like a, do I need to do this? But drawing 4 cards could be very useful, especially for getting block. I'm just going to take it. Okay, so question is now, another campfire and an elite, or we could go this way and go to a merchant. I think we should just go for it. So let's go to a campfire. So I think I know what I want to upgrade. What does recursion actually? Oh, 0 cost. That's not bad. It's not bad. 11 gold. I'm quite willing to change if you think. I'm happy to take suggestions. Strike. Maybe rainbow. Machine learning, I think, would be good because it's 0 cost. I actually really like the fact that Defect has a very low cost cards generally. Yeah. I know we'd be wasting the gold, but I feel like it'd just be more fun to face another elite. Could be a bad mistake, but I'm gonna have to face the Act 3 boss, so it's gonna be, whatever way we go. Rainbow, very good upgrade. The only thing about rainbow is it costs 2, and I quite like the fact it gets exhausted in a way. This is just free damage. But the thing is, also in a long fight, if this comes back round when I've got my everything's full, I'm tempted by machine learning. I don't know what I think. I think machine learning is good because that card draw is good. What do you think, Daniel? You can pick. I'll go with you. Can't decide. Yeah, I guess it is 3 orbs, isn't it? I don't know. I can't decide. Part of me thinks that just having it in my deck, I like the fact I can exhaust some cards. Okay. I'm going to do machine learning. I just feel like being able to get this out when it comes up, having the card draw, is the most useful. God, it's been an hour already. It's gone so quickly. I've had Eric helping me over the last 2 acts. So it's nice to get some advice. He was going to try and make it, but maybe I'm a bit early in the day. Wherever he is. Okay, it's going to be an elite. Well shuffled deck. We're going to start with 4 energy. And we go fight an elite. So let's see who we're getting. Nemesis. Well, that doesn't sound good. Wow, fire. Fire's annoying. So Nemesis has 30 life. Not too bad. And first attack, fire for everyone. Second, Nemesis can't lose HP if the cube is on this action. Okay. Right. Yeah, so that fire is going to come back and haunt me. And if you don't know, fire, you put in your discard pile. It's unplayable. End of turn, take 1 damage if this is in your hand. So, as unplayable, they can't be played, do not have an energy cost. If an effect attempts to play an unplayable card, that card has no effect and is discarded. But I can exhaust them. But that's probably going to be the main way that, not the main way, but one of the ways they're going to do damage to us. So we're going to have to watch that. So we have 4 energy instead of 3, and we're drawing 7 cards instead of 5. And we roll the die, and it's a 5. 5, we weaken them, which is a good start. And we also get a block, which doesn't really matter this turn. Oh, we've only got 6 there. Sorry. Okay. So we don't need block. We will play our chaos for 0, which channels 1 dark. We'll play a capacitor, which gets us 1 block. We'll play our amplifier, which gets us 1 block. And I think we will I think we might channel 1 frost actually. For 2, 3 block and channel 1 frost. And that's it. So we get 1 block and we do 1 damage. And it is his turn, and he's just putting 4 fire cards into our discard. And this time he's doing 4 attack, but he cannot lose HP. So we roll a 6, so we can weaken him again, which is excellent. We also get to trigger a relic die ability. So I will I will trigger my 3, which gets me 3 block. So I'm protected from him. So what can I do? I will use 1 to play my storm. So I'll channel 2 lightning at the start. I will play my dart darkness to channel 1 dark. And then I have 2. I should have played my FTL, but I forgot to do that. Then I'll play 2, and I'm going to channel 1 lightning, 1 frost, and 1 dark. And so I will channel that dark. Where there's a frost. So I get 1 block for that. And then we exhaust that. There we go. And so the Nemesis is doing 4 damage, but it's reduced to 2 with its weaken. 1, 2, so it doesn't do anything. It moves on. It's doing a 2/2 attack now. So we rolled a 6 again, which is another weaken, which is excellent, because he is not going to do us any damage this turn. We also get to trigger a relic, the die relic ability. So this time we will trigger exhaust a card in your hand to deal 2 damage. So I'll exhaust this strike and we do 1, 2 damage. And ooh, start of the turn we channel 2 lightning. So I will channel 1 lightning here, which evokes a dark orb, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 damage. So that's down to 16. And then I think we will channel another lightning and evoke this other orb, dark orb as well, which again does 11 damage. So he's at 16 now. So he's down to 5 health. Wow, we have just decimated him. And dual cast, evoke 1 orb twice. So I will evoke this dark orb twice, which is 22 damage. And he only has 5 left. So we just wiped him out. Didn't get far. So defeated quite easily. We had good rolls there, which helped. So from this Nemesis we get 3 gold. We get another relic, which is Necronomicon. Dice roll 1, the next attack you play this turn is played twice. Okay. So many cards. And we get to look at cards and upgrade a card if we want to take it. A 1, 2, 3. I'm not really interested in these 2. Barrage maybe, but it is deal 1 damage for each orb you have. I feel like we don't need this, so I'm not going to take it. I think it's just gum up our hand with another card. So now we go to the campfire and we will upgrade a card. And I think I know what I'm going to upgrade. It's going to be Rainbow, I think. Or Recursion, as we were talking about. There is also what's Cool-Headed? Oh, we never got this fire. Thank goodness. Cool-Headed. No, I don't think so. I think it'll be Recursion. I still like the fact this goes out of your deck. I like cards that exhaust, that do something powerful and then leave your deck. And that card to me is a good way to fill up my spots. What do they call them? Orb slots. Yeah, it's a good way to fill up the slots and then get out of the way and just let me... I know if it came back round, you could do a lot of damage with it, but I like that fact it's kind of a big one-shot. Okay, so here we go. It is time for the finale. And it's the Time Eater. I've not played this one before. So the Time Eater has 60 health. Let's have a look. So it has Time Warp. Each player can't play more cards than this turn than the number in the clock, including shivs and gumming up slime, whatever it is. Haste. The first time Time Eater reaches 0, it immediately heals 30 HP per player, gains strength, and removes all weaken and vulnerable tokens from it. Okay. And it will be strengthening every 3rd turn anyway. So it actually has 90 health. Interesting. So I can only play 5, 4, and 3 cards. At least it's 5 at the start. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Not really sure. So start of combat, I get 1 extra energy and I draw 7 cards. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can only play 5 cards. Okay. So we roll a 6. So we give it a weaken, which is jolly good. And we can trigger a die relic ability. So I think we'll do our exhaust ability. So I'll exhaust that strike and do 2 damage. And then I think I'm going to play these two big cards, you know. So I'm going to play Rainbow, which gets exhausted. And I channel one Lightning, one Frost, and one Dark. So I will channel one of my Lightnings. Sorry, evoke one of my Lightnings, which does 2 damage. And then for the other two, I will get 3 block and channel one Frost. So I'll channel my normal Frost to get 1 block. Yeah. So that's the end of my turn. And then my Lightning does 1 damage, and I get 1 block from my Frost. And then it's his turn. So he's doing a 2. Did I play 5 cards? Yes, I only played 5. No, I played 6. No, I didn't. I played 3. Okay, that's fine. So he's doing a 1/1 attack. And that's all he's doing. So we can only play 4 cards this turn. And we roll a 3. So we get 3 block, which is useless. And that's it. We don't have any more 3s. So let's play our capacitor. And we'll play our charge battery just because it doesn't matter, we can play it. And then we will play 2 to do 2 damage, 1, 2. So this is a really boring round. But then we deal 1 damage with our Lightning, gain 1 block, and that's the end of our turn. So they're just doing 3 slimy daze things. And they go into our discard pile as well. And we move down. So we can only play 3 cards this turn. And we don't have much block available. But we can get some going. So we can play 3 cards. So we can play Recursion. We can evoke 1 orb. So we'll evoke the Frost Orb and channel it. And then we can put another Frost Orb in. Channel a Frost Orb. And then for our 3rd card, we can play a Defend. And that's all we can do. We can only play 3 cards. So we get 2 block from our Frost, and we still do 1 damage with our Lightning. And it's their turn. So they are doing 6 damage. So we have 4 block. So they're just doing 2 damage, and they get a strengthen. And they're back to their original 1. Interesting, this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We didn't get a lot of our good cards. They're coming now. Okay, so we roll a die, and we got a 4. So 4 is deal 2 damage. 1, 2. Trigger a 2 ability. Its owner gains the effect. So I will exhaust our curse, which gets us 2 damage. 1, 2. And now I have 3 energy, but I've got lots of 0 cards. So I'm going to get 2 block. I can play 5 cards. So I'm going to play Machine Learning, which gets me 1 block with my bird face turn. And I would channel 1 dark. Oh, sorry, before those 2, I would have played. Okay, I'm going to take these back. So I'm going to play FTL, do 1 damage, draw a card. Oh, that's good actually. And then Machine Learning, which gets us 1 block. And then we'll channel 1 dark. So we played 1, 2, 3 cards up till now. And then we will get a Defend as well, which costs 1. And we will channel 1 Frost. So we get to fill that one as well, which is good actually. We've got a lot of defense here. And they're doing a 3/3 attack, yeah. So we need it. So 1 damage. And 1, 2, 3 block. Yeah, so that's worked out quite well. So they're attacking, they're doing 3/3, which we absorb all that damage. We just need to start attacking them. So it's our turn. 1, 2. Drawing 6 cards now. Need to shuffle this because we've got some slimy, gummy cards in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because of Machine Learning. Okay, so now we can play 4 cards. They're not doing any damage, so we don't need to defend this. We need to roll the die. It's a 6, so we weaken them. And we trigger a die ability. So I will discard this strike to do 2 damage. Okay, 4 cards. So I'll play this power for 1, which gets us 1 block. And I also played this power. Start of your turn, channel 2 lightning. And I'm going to take those back again, because I'm going to play my FTL first. 1 damage, draw a card. Okay, so I will play these 2 powers. 1, 2, and then I will play for my third energy and 4th card, Ball Lightning. 1 damage and channel 1 lightning, and I will channel 1 lightning with one of the evokes, with one of the dark orbs, which is evoked. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 damage. So 1, 2, and 10. So it's down to 29. And that's all the cards I can play. So I get 2 extra damage from lightning and 3 block from my frost. Yeah. And that's the end of my turn. So he is doing, we're getting another 3. Into our discard pile. Okay, so now I get 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we roll the die. And it's a 3. So I get 3 block. And yeah, that's good because he's attacking for 7. And now I can play 3 cards. So I'll play Leap for 1 energy and get 3 more block. And then I can play this for 0 energy. It's my 2nd card and channel 1 frost. So I'm going to evoke a lightning, which does 2 damage. And then my 3rd card, I'm going to play multicast. And I've got 2 energy left. So I can evoke 1 orb 3 times. So I'm going to evoke this dark orb 3 times. And I didn't channel 2 lightning, did I? So I should have done another 1, 2 on 2 damage, because I would have channeled a lightning, evoked a lightning. So I'm evoking this dark orb 3 times, and it does 12 damage each. So he's on 20. So the first 2 would do 24. So he would come back to 0 to 30. The first time reach 0, it immediately heals to 30. And these are separate attacks from the dark orb. So the dark orb does another 1, 2, 20. So he's down to 18. No, 30. 1, 2. Yeah, 18. Sorry, 18. I was right. And that's the end of my turn. Can't play any more cards. Played 3. I do 1 damage from the lightning, And 1, 2, 3, 4 block. And he's doing 7 damage, reduced to 6. So I go down to 4. And he gains strengthen. Actually, he would have gained another strengthen. So he would have done another damage, but still not hurt me. And then he's going back up here. So now he's doing a 5/5 attack. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. Roll a die. It's a 1. Deal 1 damage to any row. You may exhaust a card in your hand, deal 2 damage. So I will exhaust this slime card, which goes out, but does 2 damage. Using it against him. 1. The next attack you play this turn is played twice. Okay. So we can play 5 cards here. So if I channel 1 dark, I can evoke it twice. So that's, I'm going to kill him. So first card, channel dark. No energy. Second card, evoke 1 orb twice. So I will evoke this dark orb, which does 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 5, 12. So that is 24 damage and it kills him. So there you go. I've beaten the Time Eater. And I'm going to miss this deck. I'm not going to lie, because it's just been so good. That dark orb attack with the amplify and a dual cast it's just been awesome, and it does so much damage when it gets going. Just wipes them out. So I feel like it's, yeah, been really good. Now, we just need to update the list for Slay the Spire. So I've got this on my Remarkable, but whenever you finish a game, each player checks 1 box per boss defeated, plus 1 extra box. So we did 3 bosses. So we've only done 2. So we do 4 for the defect. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would unlock their level 2 cards. Which are the, oh no, they're these ones. Oh look, I've got a level 1. Should have put that in. Rare card. So level 2, heat sinks, consume, and defragment. Ethereal orb, end of turn effects get +1. And a golden ticket. So those will all go into the decks now. Although I think next turn I will, next time, well, online anyway, on live stream, I will be playing, trying to play the Watcher, and see how that goes, because I know she's, as I said earlier on at the start of the stream, I know she's the hardest one. I'm very close to Act 4 unlocks. I have opened hard RELICS, but I didn't use them in this playthrough this time. But I think we'll probably add them in. And yeah, there you go. So quite the victory. Very pleased with that. Thank you to Eric, who originally helped me through Act 1 and Act 2. Seemed to go pretty well, and I think it was a great build. Really enjoyed it. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching me live, or if you're watching this after the fact. Please like the video and please subscribe if you haven't already. That would really help me out. And I will be back tomorrow doing a live stream of Agamonia, just playing through the last tutorial level and perhaps playing on from that. It depends how long it takes. And also, hopefully, some point this week, I will be getting Iridia, which will be awesome, which I think is going to be something that I will add to my roster of campaign games, along with Fate Forge and Tidal Blaze 2 and what's the other one? Iridia, Tidal Blaze 2, Fate Forge. Forgotten. Oh, come on, Matt. And Tidal Blaze 2, Agamonia, Fate Forge. Yeah. And Iridia hopefully coming in. They said they will be getting some this week. So I paid for it. Cost a lot of money. But I'm really enjoying playing all the campaign games. So I think that's what I'm going to continue doing. As I said recently in a live stream, I'm going away for over 2 weeks. And I won't be able to play board games where I'm going. Well, not many. Oh, it's certainly not live. But I'm planning on doing doing what I'm doing now, and then probably with Iridia, because the structure of that game is there are sort of small fights that aren't maybe as long as a lot of these campaign games, and then lots of in-between bits. I'm going to film some stuff and break them up, and so there will be stuff to watch all the way through the time I'm away. Anyway, that's my plans. Thank you for watching. Yeah, and please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next live stream or video. Okay, bye.